What's up everybody, Alex here. So today we are going to continue our series of credit cards reviews with Chase Freedom Unlimited. Now what this card actually offers is an unmatched amount of value, but what really sets this card apart from its competitors is your ability to transfer your points from other Chase cards to travel partners in the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. So I'll be digging for you into the fine print and hidden disclosures to discover the upside and the downside of this card. But before this, please don't forget to click or even smash the like button if you find any value in it, and also don't forget to grab your free stocks by signing up for free with Webull using the link in the description. Also, for those who are new to this channel, a warm welcome, and hopefully you will find answers about credit cards, saving money, growing your income, investing wisely, and saving for retirement. So without further ado, let's start the show. One of the best cashback cards on the market, Chase Freedom Unlimited, has recently revamped its rewards program and now offers even more opportunity to earn cashback with every purchase. Along with the card's classic 1.5% cashback rate on general purchases, you will enjoy huge rewards on Ultimate Rewards travel, dining, and drugstore purchases. Now, adding to that, one of the best perks of this card is that when paired with Chase Sapphire Preferred Card or Chase Sapphire Reserve, you can transfer your points to travel partners in the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. This makes Chase Freedom Unlimited one of the absolute best cashback cards available today. No matter how amazing this card is, the question is however, if that card is for you. And for that, we'll be going through our 4 simple steps to determine if Chase Freedom Unlimited is best for your financial situation and lifestyle habits. Number 1, why would you need this card in the first place? So we already agreed about the robust rewards and benefits on the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which makes it one of the most valuable everyday cashback cards available. On top of that, Chase Freedom Unlimited card has a 0 annual fee and offers between 1.5 and 5% cashback on purchases, plus an initial bonus of $200 for spending just $500 in the first 3 months after opening an account. So, ladies and gents, you simply need to spend at least $500 within 3 months of your account opening to score the Chase Freedom Unlimited card's $200 bonus. Well, that should be quite easy for pretty much anyone who qualifies. With its recent refresh, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is on track to be an ideal choice for anybody who wants the best of both worlds. Not only do you earn 1.5% cashback on general purchases, but you'll also get 5% back on travel purchased through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, 3% back on dining, and 3% back on drugstore purchases. Another interesting perk is that through March 2022, you will also earn 5% cashback on Lyft rideshare purchases, which can really make a difference if you use this service even for a handful of times. This new rewards earning scheme is unique, as most cards that offer bonuses in specific spending categories limit you to a 1% cashback rate on general purchases. So if you put it on paper, based on average spend of $15,900 per year, the average person should earn around $328 per year in cashback with Chase Freedom Unlimited, about 100 more per year than we'd expect with this card's traditional cashback program. The Chase Freedom Unlimited card offers a $200 cashback bonus if you spend $500 in the first 3 months of card ownership. Previously, rather than earning a flat cashback bonus, new Freedom Unlimited cardholders had the opportunity to earn an additional 1.5% cashback on all purchases in the first year, so we'll make it up to 3% cashback on everything they bought. Guys, in addition to all these benefits, you'll get 3 free months of DoorDash Pass food delivery and another 9 months of 50% discount, making it a total benefit of roughly $70. Of course, guys, you could actually earn even more if you spend heavily on the card's bonus categories. However, even with an average spend, you could end up with a $600 reward when adding up all the benefits outlined before. Now, moving to our second step, which is the fine print. For any cards in general and for cashback cards in particular, there are some questions you need to ask before committing to any of them, and the vast majority of these answers are buried into the fine print, which I'm going to analyze for you. However, as usual, I highly recommend you read this information as well. So if we take a look at the fine print, we notice the annual percentage rate APR for purchases is 0% intro APR for the first 15 months from the date of account opening. After the intro APR expires, your APR will be between 14.99 and 23.99% based on your credit worthiness, which is slightly higher than Discovery Cashback card, which we covered in a previous video. The APR for balance transfers is between 14.99 and 23.74 based on your credit worthiness. APR for cash advances is 24.99%, which is similar to Discovery Cashback card, and it will vary with the market based on the prime rate. Of course, I cannot stress enough how important it's to pay your bill on time, and I will say this for every single review that I actually cover. In order to avoid paying interest on purchases, you should follow this simple rule. Guys, your due date is at least 21 days after the close of each billing period, and you will not be charged any interest on any purchases if you pay your entire balance by the due date each month. Other important disclosures are about fees, which could easily add up when using your card. Okay, so for balance transfer, there is a fee of either $5 or 5% of the amount of each transfer, whichever is greater, and there is no introductory fee. For a cash advance, the fee is either $10 or 5% of the amount of each cash advance, whichever is greater. For late payments, you will be charged up to $39. Foreign transactions are charged 3% of the amount of each transaction in US dollars, so you should probably limit your use of Chase Freedom Unlimited to the US. Well, in reality, this foreign fee makes it a bad choice for international use, especially when so many no foreign transaction fee cards are available. Now, moving forward to our third step, what value do you get by applying for this card? The Chase Freedom Unlimited offers a fascinating combination of valuable reward, flexible redemption options, a lengthy 0% introductory APR period, and a sign-up bonus that's worth far more than cashback cards offer, and all for an annual fee of $0. So this card actually earns 3% cashback on restaurants and drugstore purchases, 5% back on travel booked through Chase, and 1.5% back on other purchases, and put together you have a card that can really add up on the cashback. And if you carry other credit cards that also earn Chase Ultimate Rewards points, it packs even more value. Chase Freedom Unlimited benefits include rental car insurance, roadside dispatch, trip cancellation protection, extended product warranties, and purchase protection. But let's take a hard look of some of these additional benefits and analyze what do they bring on the table. Rental car insurance provides secondary coverage for up to 31 consecutive days against damage and theft, up to the actual cash value of the rental vehicle paid for with the Freedom Unlimited card. You'll also have to decline the rental agency insurance coverage to qualify, as well as file any claim within 60 days of the theft or the damage. Roadside dispatch includes 24/7 towing, tire changes, jump starts, fuel delivery, and lockout service. However, you will have to pay $59.95 per call. Extended warranty basically extends US manufacturers' warranties on items purchased with Chase Freedom Unlimited by 1 year. The maximum coverage would be $10,000 per claim and $50,000 per account, plus the original warranty can't be longer than 3 years. Purchase protection reimburses cardholders up to $500 per claim and $50,000 per account for items purchased with the card that are damaged or stolen within 120 days of purchase. Lastly, the trip cancellation or interruption insurance pays up to $5,000 per trip, which was cut short by sickness, severe weather, or other covered events. Although the Chase Freedom Unlimited is marketed as a cashback card, your spending actually earns Chase Ultimate Rewards points. Points are worth a penny a piece when redeemed for cashback. Thus, you can get 1.5% cashback or more depending on the category. Once you've earned rewards, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is extremely flexible in how you can actually redeem them, giving you plenty of different redemption options. If you want to use, for example, your points for cashback, you can redeem them for either a statement credit or direct deposit into your bank account. You also have the option to use Freedom Unlimited points to pay for travel in the Ultimate Rewards portal. Just keep in mind that your points might have a different value depending on how you choose to redeem them. Number 4. Checking your credit. As I mentioned in my previous video covering the Discovery Cashback card, which I'm going to link in the description, before finding if you qualify for a particular card is quite easy these days, as many credit card issuers give cardholders free access to FICO scores and pre-qualifying checks, so credit score won't be affected in the process. The better your score, the greater your chance of being approved for cards with better perks. Now, Chase Freedom Unlimited is designed for users with good to excellent credit, which is above 700. So you'll want to ensure you meet these qualifications before you apply. Well, after doing a lot of research, the reality is that Chase Freedom Unlimited credit score requirement is around 750 plus. Well, I'm not saying it's not possible to get the Freedom Unlimited card with a slightly lower score such as 700 plus, especially if you have a lot of income and little debt. But the higher your credit score is, the better your approval odds will be. It makes more than just meeting the credit score requirements to get approved though. You also need a steady income, enough to handle at least $500 minimum credit limit. And trust me, Chase will take a look at other factors like your housing status, the debts you owe, the number of cards you have open, and more. You won't be approved for the Freedom Unlimited card if you have an active bankruptcy as well. Additionally, Chase is one of the strictest issuers when it comes to the number of accounts you can have open, holding new applicants to the 524 rule. This means if you have opened 5 or more credit cards with any issuer in the last 24 months, it's likely you won't be approved for this card. Like I mentioned previously, before you apply, you can test your Chase Freedom Unlimited approval odds through the Chase online pre-approval tool. Checking for pre-approval will not hurt your credit score. Once you submit the online pre-approval form, you should know immediately what your chances are of being approved for Chase Freedom Unlimited. You may see additional Chase cards with high odds of approval too, based on the information you submitted on that online form. Well, a thing to remember, just because you are pre-approved doesn't mean you've applied for an account or that you are guaranteed to get one should you apply. If you submit an application, Chase will still request a full review of your credit report. This hard pull will lead to a slight but temporary drop in your credit score. So as a final word, as a cashback card, Chase Freedom Unlimited offers a great treat for new cardholders, followed by high ongoing value at a very, very low cost. In addition to simply saving you money, Chase Freedom Unlimited lack of annual fee will help you avoid feeling pressured to spend more than you want or close your account earlier than you'd like. On the flip side, if you don't have some credit history or an existing bank relationship with Chase, you may not qualify for the Chase Freedom Unlimited as your first credit card. If this is the case, consider the Discovery Cashback as your first card. After 6 months to, let's say, a year of responsible credit management, you will likely be approved for the Chase Freedom Unlimited too. One of the best parts of this card, and what really sets this card apart, like I said in the beginning, is that when you pair with Chase Sapphire Preferred Card or Chase Sapphire Reserve, you can transfer your points to travel partners in the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. These partners include JetBlue, Southwest, United, and Marriott. Thanks to its recent refresh, the Chase Freedom Unlimited should offer you an impressive average rewards rate and an easy way to earn solid cashback on every purchase. If you are looking for a good card to pair with other rewards cards to maximize rewards potential, the Freedom Unlimited is a great option. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. So if you did, please don't forget to click or even smash the like button. If you got any value from this video, it's 2021, so please subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you soon.